This is Module 2, Lesson 4, Cross-Cultural Service Skills. Hospitality is recognized in every culture, but its practical application changes the moment you cross a geographic border. Modern hotels function as hubs where high-volume global traffic converges on a single point. The Europe Hotel School London identifies a specific failure point in this environment, attempting to use a one-size-fits-all service model in a globalized market. To prevent this, hoteliers must develop cultural intelligence, a technical framework for understanding and predicting guest needs. Mastering these techniques ensures that guests from any country of origin find the service environment respectful and functional. Cultural sensitivity is the fundamental baseline ability to acknowledge distinct differences without labeling them as right or wrong. We can map guest expectations using the Intercultural Communication Matrix. This tool categorizes regional preferences into 3 distinct paradigms. The Western paradigm, common in North America and Northern Europe, prioritizes time efficiency. These guests typically value direct communication and concise information. In many Asian cultures, guests operate within a high-context communication style. Here, interactions are more indirect, and preserving the guest's dignity or face is a primary requirement. For a high-context guest, the blunt, direct instructions that work for Western travelers can be perceived as rude. The Middle Eastern paradigm places a high value on personal connection and traditional hospitality gestures. In relationship-driven cultures, the interpersonal rapport built during the check-in process is as significant as the room key itself. Mapping these nuances allows a front office to adapt proactively, preventing misunderstandings and establishing mutual respect. The greeting determines the emotional trajectory of the entire stay. Because preferences vary, the international protocol is to default to 0 physical touch. Do not initiate a handshake unless the guest does so first. A respectful head nod or a slight bow with your hands at your sides is a safer, universally appropriate alternative. Verbal protocols require the consistent use of formal titles, such as Mr., Ms., Doctor, or Professor, and the guest's last name. Professionals stay on a formal basis until the guest specifically invites them to use their first name. You can further demonstrate global awareness by learning basic native greetings, like Ni hao or Buenos dias. The value of these greetings lies in the effort of the attempt, not phonetic perfection. Utilizing formal titles and native greetings demonstrates a level of professional care that establishes a positive foundation for the guest's stay. When a language barrier exists, the staff member acts as the bridge to clear understanding. In these moments, use only simple, clear English. Avoid metaphors, jokes, or local slang, as these frequently lead to misinterpretation. Rely on nonverbal tools to convey information. Maps, printed brochures, and translation apps on a tablet provide the guest with visual confirmation. A guest who simply cannot express their needs in a foreign language often feels extremely frustrated or vulnerable. A calm, patient demeanor is more effective at resolving service requests than perfect grammar. Practice active listening by slowing the pace of the interaction and repeating key words back to the guest to verify comprehension. These alternative communication tools ensure the guest feels supported and protected during a difficult interaction. Hoteliers must recognize universal red lines in professional conversation. Politics, religion, and sensitive personal matters are strictly prohibited. These subjects are highly prone to causing conflict in a service environment. You must also be aware of gestural taboos. Physical actions that seem perfectly neutral in one region can be offensive in another. In many Asian and Middle Eastern cultures, pointing with a single finger is considered rude. Directing guests with an open palm is the professional standard. Secondary offenses to avoid include touching a child on the head or showing the soles of your shoes to a guest. Cultural safety involves respecting dietary requirements, such as halal, kosher, or Vedic restrictions. The front office must coordinate with the kitchen to ensure these specific needs are documented and met. Proactive taboo avoidance and operational coordination for dietary needs signal to the guest that their culture is respected and included in the hotel's service model. International hospitality training is not about memorizing every custom on Earth. The actual goal is to develop a global mindset. This is a psychological state characterized by openness, curiosity, and rapid adaptability. Processional staff with this mindset can adjust their service style instantly, showing genuine interest in a guest's traditions without ever being intrusive. By operating with a global mindset, the front office manages the meeting of diverse cultures, ensuring the experience in the lobby is seamless and professional.